Hello everyone, we are back with new topic creating table of content, or we can say an index in an Excel document. So what is table of content? TOC is an organized way of describing your document, like what all section it had, hyperlinking to those particular sections and cells, etc. So that your reader or receiver of document will immediately be able to see how you organized, and they can skip the section that are not relevant to them. This is my personal observation that people don't think of creating table of content with Excel file, and there's a myth that it's only required with Word document or any standard operating procedures. Many of us work for corporates, multinational, etc., where Excel holds a wide range of data, and which make it more important to have a table of content in an Excel document as well. So, in a nutshell, a table of content should be created with all such document which having a huge data, and we have to share those documents with someone. It looks more professional and easy for a receiver of that document to understand what we want to showcase. Let's move on to practical. There could be a different view we can create in an Excel document under table of content, as we have privilege of having colors, font, alignment, etc. to give a very good shape to our table of content, but we are not covering that part here. We are covering how we can link different tabs available in an Excel file to that table of content. So let's move. So you can see in this file we have created a tab named TOC, means table of content, and three different other tabs, data 1, data 2, which are blank, but that was just for showing you how to link those cells. To create the links between different tabs, we first go to the position where you want to link where you want to create the link. Then press Ctrl K. A window will pop up on left hand side. You can see the link to. In this, you need to click on the place in this document. Then you need to click on the cell reference from which tab you want to establish your links. Then the text to display, it will show you the it will act as a name to your link. We can edit the name here as well, but I will show you how you can do it outside, and it will take you to that particular cell reference. Here you have mentioned A1, so it will take you the A1 of data 1. So to showcase, I'll change it to A5. How it works, then we have clicked it here, then click OK. So if you click on it, it will take you to data 1 tab A5. That's how you create for the other tabs as well. Now you can change the name here, press F2 or click in the formula bar. You can change the name like DC1, something more relevant to you. So that's how it works. After creating index, you can add some description to make your table of content more descriptive so that your user can understand. But there's a problem in this. This is pretty manually. We have to select each and every sheet one by one. If I have more than 10 sheets, then there are more chances of being with error, or there might be chances that we can miss one tab or mislinked or give different name to the different link, so which can affect our accuracy of the TOC. So do the same thing more dynamically and quickly. There's another way without using macro. Let's see that. There's a function available in the Excel get workbook. The only problem with this function, you cannot use it like applying equal to in the cell and start typing get dot workbook. It will not work. So we have to define it as a name. First, before moving toward that, let's understand what's the formula is. This is get workbook. Type num. Type num refers to the various property in the workbook, And type number 1 returns the list of the sheet names which we are going to use in this tutorial. Name text, we are ignoring this name text because it's used with the more complex one, so to make it more simple we are ignoring at this time. So let's do it in practically. To apply this formula here or to use this, we have to go to the formula, go to the define name. Now we have to give this a name, so let's give it WB or worksheet book name or worksheet, whatever name you don't want to give. You can add comments for your reference. Now instead of selecting here with any cell, we start with get dot workbook, and we and I mentioned that type number 1 will give us list of sheets. Then click OK. Now to use that define name, we have to use equal to, or we given the name WB. See, it start with the first sheet. So what's the problem in this as well? That it giving me the file name. So we have to use a replace function here to remove the file name from this. We have to add this in our name manager where we have defined the WB, the formula of that get workbook, so that it will be more dynamically. But I will show you before how that formula works. So we use replace. We'll refer to this cell. Now, if you read the formula of replace, how it shows you the old text. Old text is this, which we want to trim. Start number, from where we start, we want to start it with first. Till what character? Now in if I am working with multiple or my file name got changed, if I fix this by counting till here, the square bracket, it will be a problem for me, or and if I send it to someone else, they might find the same problem. So to overcome that, we'll use find. What we are finding, we're finding the open bracket, open square bracket, sorry, close square bracket, so that system will automatically count the number of character and number of character till that bracket, in which content from here my bracket close, I'm back to the replace function. Then what should be my new text? I want to remove this text, so I don't want to get anything in replace of it. So to for none function, we use double quotes without any space or any value. Excel will automatically treat as null. So we enter it. So it come TOC. So this is to show you how we use the replace function to get rid of this table of the file name. In my case, the table of content.xls from my output. So we have to update our name manager which we have created. So let first cut this because we are going to use this. We start with replace. What is my old text? My old text is retrieved by this get workbook. What is my start number? 1. What is my end number? Find bracket open square bracket. And what from which text? Again that get workbook bracket close comma. I'm back in replace. then no text required in that case, then okay, and I have to close my table of content is coming. Now to make it more dynamic, we have to use index function. So I have write down the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These numbers represent the number of tabs. So how to use index function? Index function, like type index. So what it returns, it will return me the exact value what I want to retrieve. So in index, what is my array? My array remains the same. That the defined in what we define in name manager, and my row number will be 1. If I drag this formula, see, in if someone or if someone or me add the new sheet or new tab in the same file, I just need to drag the formula and it's work. So now we have made it more dynamic now. So we have learned many things in the second way. We have learned the get verb hook, we learned the replace function, we learned the find, and we index. Hope you find this topic useful and it is clear. If you still have any doubt, please post your comments in the comment sections. And if you want any specific things to cover or elaborate, please also post your comments. Thank you. Have a good day.